Hey there guys, my name is Tom and welcome to the first in a new series of me reviewing Netflix movies because that's all I'm going to have to review for the next few months because of all the bullshit going on right now. And if you guys haven't been here before, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so you never miss out on my take on all things movies. So Kate stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She is an assassin and she's working in Tokyo, and then she gets poisoned and she has 24 hours to live and take revenge on the men responsible. Now, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I have a motto around here, and that is death, taxes, and Netflix original movies suck. But lately, they have actually been improving. Like, Netflix's original movies so far this year at least, and a little bit last year, they've been improving with their original movies. Movies like The Old Guard, movies like Sweet Girl, which I enjoy. And so the last couple of movies I've seen from them for their originals have actually been kind of entertaining. So this was a movie I was looking forward to because Mary Elizabeth Winstead is great. And I love these, revenge action movies, movies like John Wick and Taken and Gunpowder Milkshake. And so the premise of this movie really got me intrigued. And I enjoyed this film. I don't, as far as a Netflix original goes, it's a win. If you can sit down, pump on a Netflix original and just, have an okay time, you got to consider that a win, considering 95% of their original movies suck. And I hate saying that, but them's the facts. So I'm going to start with my one big negative for the movie, and then I'm going to talk about the things I like, because there's way more stuff that I like than I didn't. My one big negative of the movie is, again, even with Netflix movies that are just okay or good, they don't really do a good job for the most part with their character development and with getting the audience emotionally invested and emotionally attached to the characters on screen and to the story itself. Because really, if you as an audience member isn't really engaged on some emotional level, the movie's not really doing its job right. And especially revenge movies like these, where you're really supposed to care about the characters. If you don't care about them, then, you're just watching them shoot people, and that can be fun, but there's no emotional stakes. And my only other main negative for the movie is it's a little bit predictable and a little bit paint by numbers. But other than that, I thought this movie was an okay, enjoyable time. Mary Elizabeth Winstead kicks a lot of ass. I really liked how the action sequences were shot in this film. It didn't rely on shaky cam too much. And most of this movie takes place in Japan, so you get a lot of, this samurai yakuza kind of action in the movie. A little bit of the John Wick gun fu worked into it. And I thought Japan was a unique, interesting setting for the movie, and it made it feel setting this movie in Japan instantly gave it that separation and made it different from movies like John Wick and Gunpowder Milkshake. And the performances were really strong from people like Woody Harrelson and Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who plays Kate in the movie. And I did like that they didn't fall too much on the trope of, she's an invincible character. The movie shows you throughout the film, you really get to see that, her character takes her lick. She gets her ass handed to her quite a few times throughout the film. And so yes, while the character development and the emotional attachment could have been done a lot better, there is this sense of vulnerability to the character, and it does add stakes because the character's not just walking through the movie shooting people, being completely invincible. She gets hurt a lot throughout the film, and just having that story hook of the fact that she has 24 hours to live really helps with the stakes and the tension and the excitement of the movie. The biggest standout of this film to me was Miko Martino, the Japanese girl who plays the character of Ani. And she was fantastic in the movie. She's a really strong young actress. And she added a lot of the comedic moments in the movie. And her dynamic with Mary Elizabeth Winstead really worked well together. And if there was any sense of emotional attachment from me as an audience member, it was those two and their bond and their friendship that they formed throughout the film that I think really elevated it. Because without that, there's really no emotional attachment or emotional stakes at all. But I'd be lying if I sat here and said I didn't have a good time watching it. I enjoyed it. I think it's a good watch. And if you asked me to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down as far as do I recommend you checking it out on Netflix, yeah, give this movie a go. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. It's predictable. I don't feel like the emotional attachment is there as well as it could have been. But overall, it's a fun action revenge kind of movie with a kick-ass lead like Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who is a terrific actress. And there's some really good kick-ass action sequences in this movie, so I really can't ask for too much more than that. Anyway, guys, have you guys seen Kate? If you have, make sure you jump down in the comment section below and let me know what you thought of the movie. If you enjoyed this review, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on my reviews of streaming for the next couple of months, because that's about all I'm going to review. Anyway, guys, my name is Tom. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.